to Clovis Football Talk. Let me try to get my headphones real quick. Let me try to get my headphones real quick so that we can, we can.
Uh, Let me know if you can hear me in the comments, guys. Let me know, please. Let me know. 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 Um, Welcome, guys, to Clovis Football Talk. If you're seeing this video again, I'm fairly new to this football content thing, and I'm trying to rack up, my productivity and make sure that you guys get a quality content, talking about football, everything Manchester United and other clubs, right? If you're watching this, please like, share, and subscribe. The transfer window is going berserk. Strikers are striking. Strikers are on strike. Strikers are on strike, people. And Alexander Isak. We're going to discuss Garnacho. We're going to discuss Wissa, and other transfers that has taken place along the line, and other clubs and other fans seems to fancy it when it favors them, right? And that is the hypocrisy of the whole fan base. So what we're gonna do is discuss um, each and every, you know, every striker, how they are striking, how they are on strike this transfer window 2025-2026. So welcome everybody. Please, if you're watching this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video for more people to watch it. It means a lot to me, and I would really want y'all to, join me, get more people so that we can discuss about Garnacho, discuss Alexander Isak, all the news racking up. This transfer window closing very soon, and we need more people to gather here so that we can talk football. Now, Alexander Isak. A lot of Newcastle fans are bad losers, to be honest. There are some of them who are level-headed. There are some of them who are bad losers, right? They don't know, how can I say, they don't know how to handle this situation because it has never happened to them. It has never happened to them. And as a Man United fan, I've had that before, right? When Cristiano Ronaldo left to Real Madrid, yes, he stayed one more year to play for Manchester United, but when he left for Real Madrid, my soul sank. It went down. My spirit was like, what the hell is this? But at the same time, even though I was young, I could still understand, what? I like the player. I love the player. Well, not that way, but I'm still gonna watch him at Real Madrid. It is what it is. He gave us trophies. Like he gave us incredible moments I could never forget as a good man. And hello. I'm sorry, guys. My internet was really disturbing, and I had a phone call, so I'm using my phone to record this, and I'm really, really, really having a problem. Yes, let's be back. So I was talking about Alexander Isak. Again, I'm going to discuss Garnacho. I'm going to discuss Yoane Wissa. And Newcastle fans are bad losers, right? They don't know how to handle certain things, when it comes. They have never seen this level of um, shake up before, right? Again, I was describing Cristiano Ronaldo leaving Manchester United to Real Madrid. As a kid, as a kid, I'm 34 years old, so I was a grown ass adult already, understanding what was happening when Cristiano Ronaldo played for Man United. And I understood the transfer, even though it hurt that he left. Either ways, right? Now, fast forward to 2025, when you have seen other clubs going through this, aka Liverpool. Liverpool Football Club have gone through this. I just don't understand where Newcastle fans clearly saw this season. Trent Alexander-Arnold going to Real Madrid. Liverpool fans were furious, called him all type of names, called him Judas, burnt his shirt, and you Newcastle fans are going out there and doing the same thing, and you expect sympathy. I used to rock with Newcastle, to be honest, because again, they were non-threatening, and plus Newcastle fans cool, and you never hear nothing too serious. They were clean. But ever since this transfer window, or ever since they won the Little Carabao Cup, they felt like they were too entitled and they own the whole place. And that is the problem right there, right? That is the problem right there. And I'm going to break this thing down, right? First of all, you have Liverpool fans burning Trent, Trent's shirt, calling him all type of names. Meanwhile, he informed the club, and the club knew what his contract was and the expiring date. They left it on in the assumption Trent was gonna stay one more year. No, the club did that, and the fans fail to understand this. And this is what I don't like the fans doing. When you don't read and you just hear just headlines and what Fabrizio says or what David Ornstein says, it's not all that gospel. There are little details you fans are missing and you do not read. And when you have all these YouTube football fans, tacticals with microphones in front of them, they will give you headlines. They will never tell you the little details of what is going on behind each deal. Why do you think in 2025 all players before they move to a club, they come out and say, "Hey guys, I'm going to this set club and this set club only." Why do you think that? It never used to be that. When Victor Gyökeres was about to sign, he said, "I want Arsenal only, nothing else." When Brian Mbumo was coming to Man United, he said, "I want Manchester United, nothing else." When Benjamin Sesko was coming to Man United, he said, "I want Manchester United, nothing else." A lot of clubs nowadays in 2025, players players make their minds up and they say where they want to go and it's clear. So, Newcastle fans, you guys are praising Yoane Wissa, saying he is on riot right now. He is on strike. And he is saying, "I'm not playing for Brentford. I mean, Brighton, sorry." And he is like, "Nah, or is it Brentford? I'm confusing the names, right?" And he's like, Brentford, he's like, "No, I'm not playing anymore." And he is on strike, coming to you guys. And I see most Newcastle fans praising it, saying, "Huh, Wissa is my guy. Wissa is, wow, what a guy. He really wants to play for us. Look, they are not players. They are players who clearly want Newcastle." All of that. Meanwhile, you turn around and burn Isak's shirt, and you are calling him all type of names, unfollowing him. Is that not hypocritical, Newcastle fans? Is that not hypocritical? That's highly hypocritical. Hey, I'm not going to take myself out of this. All of us as fans are fickle. I am not saying I'm clean. No. All of us as fans are fickle. But those of us who use our heads do not run out there and start cursing out players without knowing the back details of it. Even if you know the back details, still do not react like that. The highest you can say is, damn, you are a good player. You shouldn't be doing this. But one thing fans just don't understand is the club sometimes push these players out. Not even sometimes. I'm gonna get to Garnacho's situation. I'm gonna get to Donnarumma's situation. I'm gonna get to other players who are being pushed out. Rasmus Højlund, Malasia, Anthony Dos Santos. He's being pushed out. I'm gonna get to that. But before we continue, guys, please keep on liking and sharing this video, please. If you're watching this, like and share. I'm not gonna say this. I'm gonna get through the football content so that we can talk. But I need more people to watch this, please. I'm still growing as a YouTube football content person. Clovis Football Talk. I'm talking everything Manchester United and other clubs, right? But I'm concentrating on Manchester United. So, but I wanted to make this thing clear. Why? Ask yourself, why are strikers on strike this season? This transfer window, why are strikers on strike? It's not by coincidence. Clubs play these players sometimes dirty. Hey, Gyökeres had a gentleman's agreement. Guess what the club did? They're saying, big man, we need to make money off you. F your agreement. Guess what? Make the player go on strike. Newcastle fans, you are not blaming your board. I see all of you burning Alexander Isak shirts. Somebody who won, he won you a Carabao Cup. He took you guys there. How? In the space of months, celebrating. Now you're burning his shirt. Because you didn't want to pay what he was asking for, rightfully so. Look at the ridiculous amounts players are going for. Florian Wirtz is nowhere near Alexander Isak. But guess how much he's going for and how much he's gonna get paid. Isak is getting 150k. That, and plus his contract is rising. What do you think will happen? What do you think Isak would do? And he sits right there, constantly waiting, and your club is going out there and failing on every transfer. Guess what? He's standing around saying, "You want me to play with who? Elanga and a centre back? Is that all that you're bringing? And a keeper? Is that all you're bringing to the table? Hell no! I have bigger ambitions. I want to play for people who actually win stuff. You are not showing me ambition. It's all that matters for players. Players who want to play football, who move up. And unfortunately, for Newcastle fans, it's the first time they are actually seeing how the bigger clubs operate. And you Newcastle fans forget to understand that you do the same thing, right? You do the same thing. Basically, you go down there to lower league players and you buy players. You go down there and buy players. They come to your club, you're happy. What do you think the clubs that are above you they do? They come to your club and they buy your players. This time around was the best players you ever had. And guess what? He is gonna go. And guess what? The price is gonna gonna go down because you guys, your board is not using. They are not using their heads. They are emotional in business. That's what is happening. Your board, your whole transfer team, is they are not using their heads. They are being emotional in business, and that is not right. That is not right. That is the wrong approach. Newcastle fans, I'm speaking to you specifically because some of you do not understand how businesses work, and you just go after the player because it's the easiest thing to do. It's the easiest thing to go after players and cuss them out and say, oh, you're this, you're that. But you forget to understand players, they have a contract to follow. And if the club is messing about, guess what? They get me angry. This is what fans do not understand. Some clubs are never 100%. Manchester City, if you want to leave the club, Manchester City make sure that you leave. They facilitate your move and it's never bad blood. You leave. Easy. You never hear anything about Manchester City when it comes to transfer. It's you're going or you're coming in. Simple as that. Why is it that by other clubs, you come out and banish the player already? One, you already diminish the price. Two, you publicly humiliate players despite what they do. And three, you push the players constantly by telling Fabrizio Romano news. Tell him what to do. So what do you expect the fans to do? Sit there and they will feel like the player is trying to go out. Meanwhile, that's not the case. And this is what I'm trying to explain here. It's very hypocritical for Newcastle fans or for any fans to sit and say, "Oh, Yoane Wissa is on strike. He wants really comes to us. He wants to play for us." But at the same time, you're burning Alexander Isak's shirt. You're burning his shirt for rioting, for saying, "Oh, I'm on strike. I will never play for Newcastle again because he wants to go to Liverpool." Like it doesn't make any sense. People, make fans make up your damn minds. Read I keep saying on videos, please do some reading, right? I would have come up with this video, for example, when it first broke. I make a video about it. No, I took my time for almost 5 days now to a week, reading, seeing where this is progressing, seeing where this is going to make this video right now. I took my time to read between the lines, read details, not just what Fabrizio is saying and not just what David Ornstein is saying or not just what the club is posting, transfer news here. No, I do a deep dive on players. And it's very frustrating to see that fans are not using their heads and their brains. They are emotional in business. This is not the time to do that. Now, let's segue to Garnacho. I, as a Man United fan, right, this is what I will never understand. Never. Never. Manchester United fans, we are, um, how can I say? We are, I don't know how to describe Manchester United fans, to be honest, because it's very toxic. It is very toxic, right? Okay, I've found the best way to describe Man United fans. If you are a player, Manchester United fans like, they lift you up very high up there and they hold you there. They, you have everything. They are on your back. As soon as one thing go wrong, you are the worst player existing. And that is what there's no middle ground. That is what I don't like about Man United fans. And when it comes to Garnacho, the way Manchester United fans speak about Garnacho, you will think he slept with their sisters. I swear to God, literally, the toxic manner in which they speak about Garnacho, you would think he had a knife in their backs. I will never understand that. I, as a person, yes, I'm the club first before the players. I support the club first before the players. But there are instances where the club is doing dirty to the players and nobody speaks about it. The players are on NDAs, they cannot really speak up their minds, so their frustrations is through Twitter. And they still cannot still talk on Twitter. That's the problem. Fans are getting angry that Garnacho at this point is wearing the shirt. Fans are getting angry that Garnacho has been publicly said, leave the club, make sure you find another club. That was Garnacho was angry because he was thinking he was going to play in the finals, which we lost, by the way. He trained his whole time to play for a final. The manager, guess what? He was too stubborn to play him. Too stubborn to play him, and we lost. And this is the same Garnacho that won us the FA Cup. What? No, let me start. The Carabao Cup and the FA Cup. He scored in those finals. I will never understand Manchester United fans seriously angry at Garnacho. Yes, he has done some dumb things, but it is not worth you start saying, "Get out of my club. I don't want to see him. Look at him. He's even smoking a vape. Get out of my club. Look at what he said." I will sit on the. Fabrizio came out the other yesterday and explained this wrongly. And now the headlines is Garnacho said is Chelsea only, or he's willing to sit down on the bench for 6 to 12 months. That's not what Garnacho said. I had to make this video to explain this because a lot of headlines going out today is that Garnacho said he's willing to sit on the bench from 6 to 12 months and don't play if there is no Chelsea. Are you kidding me? This is the same player that riot that said that got angry because he didn't get the minutes to play in the final. Garnacho always wanted to play. It does not make any sense for Garnacho to now come out and say he's willing to sit on the bench if there is no Chelsea. If Chelsea are not coming for him, he's willing to sit on the bench for 6 to 12 months. That's not true. That is not true, people. That's not what Garnacho literally said. That's not what he said. Fabrizio Romano, in his own way, explained it that way, but that's that. Oh my God, man, I'm furious because it is frustrating to see that yesterday and today to see the narrative being run because it's Garnacho. Fans are hate now. It has turned to hate. It's no more about football when it comes to Garnacho. Same thing that was happening to Rashford. How many Manchester United players will fail at this club because you fans do this all the time? McTominay was a very good player. I was furious when he left. Guess what? He is balling. And now he is on fucking Ballon d'Or. Excuse my French. He is on Ballon d'Or. Nominated. Anthony has been exiled from Manchester United squad. Can somebody explain to me what he did? Can somebody explain to me what Anthony Dos Santos has done to be exiled out of the club? Can somebody explain to me? He was on loan at Real Betis. Played extremely well. Unfortunately, the club want a loan. And they are playing mind games. They don't want to pay for the player that came there and took them to the Conference League final and almost won it. Well, Chelsea were too strong for them. But Anthony was playing very well. And when he was in the Premier League, guess what? He was not playing for Manchester United well. He wasn't playing well. But when he left, he started playing well. Same thing with Rashford. I know people want Rashford's downfall at this point. Rashford is playing very well at Barcelona. Say what you want. Yes, he's gonna miss some balls. He's gonna run to blind alley sometimes, but he is playing very well. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you think. It is pathetic to see that fans cannot use their heads and they are just making agendas and running with it. It is crazy to see if me, for example, I see my family member, a footballer, trending every single day, and it is so negative. What do you expect me to do? What do you expect me to do? People, like, share, and subscribe. If you're watching this, please like, share, and subscribe. Please. I'm just saying the level of craziness I'm seeing online is pathetic. Like, I'm seeing big accounts and even small accounts literally are going in on Garnacho. You would think Garnacho has, like, stabbed them on the back. I will never understand that. How come that they have this certain, the way they speak about him is vim. And I woke up. How many months was this? I was watching a YouTube video live, and the video starts, and the host said, yes, welcome everyone. Yeah, what up, my guy? The co-host was there talking. The guy, and these are all United fans. The other one asked, "How are you doing, my guy?" The first thing he said is, "I'm okay, but Ganacho needs to leave." I'm like, bro. What is this? People, what is this? Your first word is, oh yeah, life is good. Ganacho needs to leave my club. The first thing you're mentioning is Ganacho. I'm sorry, guys. My phone is heating up. My phone is seriously heating up. Like, my phone is seriously heating up for real. Just give me a moment, guys. My phone is seriously heating up. Voila. Um, yeah. So what I'm saying is, guys, when it comes to players, let me know if you can hear me, guys. Let me know if you can hear me. Um, Please, guys, share this video so that more people can join. Man, I'm serious. Like right now, like it's mad. It's mad what I'm seeing. Online, what I'm seeing. Um, just give me a minute. Let me know if you can hear me clearly, guys. Let me know. Now, for real, what I'm saying is, it is mad from what I'm seeing online. It is absolutely crazy. It is crazy, and people need to be mindful on what is going on, right? Fans are not. I mean, the club is not being truthful. The club put out what they want to put out, but the players really cannot speak because they are on NDAs. And it is pathetic to see fans losing their marbles, losing their minds on players that clearly has been there for them. Garnacho won us two trophies. Two trophies. And guess what? He's the villain today. And that is what fans do not understand. That is what fans um, fail to speak up when it comes to why he should be going to Chelsea. You know, fans say, "Oh, if we get a 30 million on Garnacho, yes, he should go." I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Madueke is going for 50, 55. Elanga is going for 50, 55. A lot of players are going for 50, 55. They will never do what Garnacho has done. They will never do it. You don't get a podcast by being shit. You don't win man of the matches by being shit. You don't score the type of goals Garnacho has scored by being shit. I, as a Man United fan, yes, I want him to go to another club and develop because Manchester United is too toxic for him. He cannot grow that way. They are doing the same thing to Kobe Manu. Kobe Manu, out of a sudden, people are saying he's shit. I'm like, what is going on here? Like, seriously, what is going on? I will never understand. I will never understand that. You know? Like, I will never understand that. Please, guys, let me know what is going on. And if you're watching this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And let me know what you think about, all these transfers going on. Again, I just explained. Arsenal fans were happy when Victor Gyökeres said, hey, he said, listen, I want Arsenal and Arsenal only. He went on strike, did not want to play for Sporting Lisbon. Yoane Wissa wants to go to Newcastle. Guess what? He is telling he's telling journalists, I want Newcastle only. I'm not playing for Brentford anymore. And that is what is happening. Newcastle fans, they're happy, but then they want to turn around and be angry at Alexander Isak for doing the same thing. It's hypocritical, people, is all I'm saying. All of us as fans, we do that. All of us. I'm not exempting myself out of it, but I just have a clear head. I have a clear head. I have a level of understanding. This is what you don't see behind the scenes. I can read between the lines and see what is going on behind the scenes, even without being there. Yes, I'm not saying these players are not at fault. They have their own blame. The majority of it is at the club. The clubs they represent make this happen. If you're gonna get 100 and something million for 150 plus million for Alexander Isak to revamp your squad, guess what? You should have sold him long time ago, get that money, and get their strikers out there. Unfortunately, Sesko, you did not sell your project very well to Sesko despite the money. Because if it was just the money, Sesko would have come to Newcastle. But it's clearly not. The big fish Man United landed there and was like, you know what? This is what we are selling. We got Brian Mbumo, we got Cunha, we got Bruno Fernandes, who's serving up the goals. He's going to serve you goals. And we need a striker. Look, we literally went almost invisible in the Europa League, but we did not have any strikers to take us over the line. You can be that. Manchester United sold the project. Guess what? Newcastle did not sell the project. Newcastle did not sell the project, people, is what I'm saying. I don't understand why fans are not getting this. Newcastle did not sell the project. They didn't. They didn't. If they did, Sesko would have been their player by now. You know, and the fact that Manchester United fans are lowering Garnacho's price is insane to me. People who have never sold peanuts, who have never sold water on the streets, who have never sold anything in their lives, they're coming out and saying, "Give me 30 million for Garnacho," and that is it. And I'm seeing people who are nowhere near. Madueke is not more than Garnacho. Madueke is not playing better than Garnacho. I promise you that. I promise you that. Forget about what these Manchester United fan tacticals say. I don't care about what their opinions are. I watch the same football they watch. Garnacho is better than Madueke. I don't care whoever tells me, and I can break it down. Right? Garnacho, yes, he has one problem. Sometimes he looks up and sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes he crosses the ball where it like where he's supposed to pass it, and sometimes he passes the ball when he's supposed to cross it. Right? He's still developing and still growing. He is very young, and the way fans treat him, you would think he is 28. You would think he's 29 years old. And then they will make excuses for other players and say they are young. But when it comes to Garnacho, nobody mentions that. It is crazy to me. Again, people, share this video. Let's have more people. Let's talk about this. Let's discuss in the chat. I want to see people. Let me know. Let me know what you think in the comment section, please. It is pathetic what I'm seeing online. Like, it is pathetic to see this, and I just want fans to be, how can I say, fans will never be fair, but I just want fans to do a little bit of reasoning, right? Just do a little bit of reasoning. Do a little bit of reasoning, people. Don't just say things out of your ass just to, like, come on, people. Come on. Let me tweet this live so that more people can join. I'm on Twitter as well. All my information is, somewhere. Check it out and follow me as well, please. Let's discuss. Um, I'm Clovis Footy Talk on Twitter. So please join me there. Let's discuss this Garnacho thing. Excuse me, let me get this right. Um, so guys, what I'm saying is, the clubs sometimes the how can I say, it is crazy. What I'm seeing on Twitter, Isak shirt is being burnt. It's crazy. It is crazy. In the name of, oh, I'm upset. For what though? What are you talking about? Like, it is mad. It is mad. It is absolutely mad what I'm seeing. It is mad what I'm seeing online. Guys, I'm just saying, use your heads. Use your heads. You know? Use your heads for a second. Like, don't just sit there and say, oh, you know what? Like, I hate this player. I'm gonna take out whatever. I'm not using my head anymore. I'm just gonna say what I want to say. Feel me? Like, it is pathetic. It is seriously pathetic. It is not right what I'm seeing. It is not right. Use your head for a second and say, okay, you know what? These players, yes, they have done what they have done, but they also have a family. Garnacho do not want to move to any other place because he has his family. They want to stay put and mend and bring up their child where they are. Bruno Fernandes turned down. He turned down a generational wealth to stay at Manchester United for one more year and play. I repeat, Bruno Fernandes turned down a generational wealth to stay at Manchester United to win us games, win us at least a trophy because he has won one trophy for us, win us trophies. He wanted to stay. His family said, you know what, they want to stay at Manchester. They turned down £100 million bid. People, sometimes it's just not the money. I keep telling people when it comes to players, sometimes it's not about the money, it's principles. It's about their goals, their drive, their family is very important. But fans never seem to understand that. When we talk about transfers and how players behave sometimes, there's also family involved. Garnacho's family, his brother, for example, has made it difficult for any person to look at Garnacho in a clean light. Whatever thing Garnacho was doing to help put his brother in the sport in a good light, guess what? His brother was using that information and making it very difficult for Garnacho. Now he's the bad guy. And this is one thing I don't like when it comes to, you know, football fans not understanding what is happening. Football fans are not understanding what is happening, and it's pathetic, really. It is pathetic, to be honest. I will never understand that. Um, I will never understand that. Football fans, and sometimes the players there, they go overboard by saying things they shouldn't say. But at the end of the day, Garnacho's frustration at this point is because the club failed him. The club failed him. The club, he grew up idolizing players from Manchester United. You know, it is sad. It is sad to see that fans are not understanding that. Fans are not getting it, and they are out there making headlines about something that ain't true. And it is sad to see, to be honest. It is sad to see, right? Again, I just repeated. Let me repeat this for people who are just coming in and watching. Please like up the video as well. It helps, right? Manchester United at this point, when it comes to Garnacho, they are doing Garnacho dirty. Okay, explain this to me. What has Malacia done to be out of the squad? His price is not going up. Nobody is coming in to buy Malacia because the manager said, I don't want this player, I don't want that player, I don't want that player. They should be exiled. They are being exiled right now. Can somebody explain to me why? Can somebody with a clear head explain to me why um, Malacia and Malacia um, and Anthony? Yes, Malacia and Anthony. Can somebody explain to me why are they being exiled? Somebody explain to me. I will never understand that. I will never understand that. And I mean, like people, like we just have need to use our heads. These are players who are playing for Manchester United. How are you gonna sell? How are you going to sell Malacia and Anthony if they are being out of the club and nobody knows what they are doing right now? They are not training. They are training personally, but they are not training with the squad. How are you going to sell a car that is half semi damaged? How are you going to do that? You bring down the price massively. Gan, Sancho, Sancho. Last season, yes, Sancho. I mean, Eric Ten Hag and Sancho fell out. Guess what Eric Ten Hag did? Yes, let him come back to the squad, train with them in the preseason, give Sancho good minutes to play, even though he lost the penalty for the Charity Shield we should have won. He threw it out there, he lost it, and we still sold him, loaned him to Chelsea for at least a decent price. He was on loan. We cannot even loan players as it stands because the manager, Ruben Amorim, came out and openly said Garnacho should better find a new club. When you do that, your price go down significantly. And you have Manchester United fans with no brains who have never sold anything in their lives coming out and saying, if you give me a 30 million, I would seriously take it. I'm like, are you kidding me? People, again, people, Noni Madueke is not better than Garnacho. I don't care who has told, I don't care what this footballing tacticals have said. I don't care. He was coming from the bench and was scoring every time he come up from the bench. Teams were shook. Guess what? His minutes are being mismanaged by playing him every single day till it got worse. Same thing with Rasmus. Rasmus was scoring goals. At one time, he was the highest goal scorer in the Champions League, people. He was scoring goals. But because his confidence got lost, he is looking very terrible. And now everybody has written him off and said he is the worst striker we have ever seen. Yes, because his form is gone, and Garnacho has had one bad Premier League. One. Garnacho has had one bad Premier League. And it is unfortunate that we keep on doing this to our players. Manchester United fans specifically, we keep on doing this to our players. It is sad to see, people. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Let me know down in the comments what you think. It is sad to see, people, is what I'm saying. That we have our players out there. The club is literally pushing Rasmus Højlund as it stands. He says he wants to stay and fight for his club, and fans are coming out and saying, you are shit. What are you staying for? Like, are you kidding? Like, what type of thing is that? I will never understand that. He wants to fight for his place. He believes he can improve. Are you giving him the chance to do that? No. And some people will say, oh, he has had two years of 2 seasons playing for Man United. He hasn't shown anything. Guess what? Guess how many managers we have had since Rasmus Højlund got here? We have had 2 managers plus 1 interim. 2 managers plus 1 interim. Tell me what player will sustain the level of style of play with constant change of managers. And now all of a sudden, Kobe Menu cannot play in a Manchester United team. Are we forgetting this kid was playing in England's national team? Are we forgetting he scored in the FA Cup? Are we forgetting like seriously he scored like clear goals for Liverpool against Liverpool? Are we forgetting he plays very well? Even in this preseason, he has been very, very clean. Kobe Menu came back and started, the way he's playing. His first touch, his passes, his dribbles. But guess what? If you ask rival fans right now, they will say, Kobe Menu is not it in that midfield. Are you kidding me? Brighton, they develop players because they know how to. They have good coaches. One coach that stays there and develop players. Manchester United changes coaches every single time. Guess what? You have Scott McTominay going out there and playing. Sancho, when he played for Chelsea, he won them a cup, a trophy. True, he wasn't getting all those minutes and blistering teams, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna say for Man United he was good. No, but when he left Manchester United, why is it that when our players leave Manchester United, they seem to be playing very well? Rashford, as he stands, is hey, Barca fans are loving him because they know what they want from him, and he is gonna get his spirits and move and play football. Yet we want to look at our academy players and tell me that they are not good enough. Okay, loan them then. But guess what? You have a manager who has not won anything, who has not done anything for us to be backing him like this, pushing out players this type of way, diminishing his price, and exiling players he shouldn't be exiling. Can somebody explain to me what has Anthony done to be exiled out of the squad? What has Malasia done to be exiled out of the squad? The only thing other clubs want to see is for them to get minutes, and then they'll be like, it's not that bad. Let's buy it. Yes, teams have come for Garnacho and he turned them down. I understand that. But what people fail to understand is he has a family. How many times should I repeat that? He has a family who clearly tell him behind the scenes, no, I'm not moving. He has a girlfriend and a kid, a young kid, who is telling them, no, 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 I want to stay in England. Guess what? He has no choice but to stay. And then he said, I want to prove myself in the Premier League. I'm staying. Despite what you guys are saying, I'm shit, I'm this, I'm that. Guess what? When he gets to Chelsea, he's going to play well. This is what people don't understand. When Garnacho goes to Chelsea, he's going to play well. I guarantee you this. It's not going to be the Sancho thing where some games is flat. He shows what he's about, and then some games you don't see him. No. I guarantee you this. When Garnacho goes to Chelsea, he is going to play well. He is going to score goals that you guys will be like, where was this at Manchester United? It was there the whole time. People are surprised when Bissaka can now dribble. I'm like, where have you guys been? Where have you guys been? Seriously, am I the only one watching this from afar and seeing that it is the wrong thing to do? True, Wan-Bissaka had some faults in him, but at the time he was getting there. Eric Ten Hag unlocked something in Wan-Bissaka where he was driving forward, dribbling. His dribbling is elite to the point where he's scoring goals. He was the best player for West Ham this season. He was the best player for West Ham. Another Manchester United player. This is what I'm saying, people. The consistency is there. Manchester United players leave leave Manchester United, play for other clubs and shine. It's not magic, people. I don't care what these tacticals have told you. If you're listening to what I am saying, I am watching these games as they are watching it as well, with no two eyes. Sometimes I'm like, let me really see what these fans are talking about. Yes, they have their faults. I'm not saying Garnacho do not have faults. He runs into blind alley sometimes. He doesn't pass the ball sometimes. That needs to be coached out of him. That needs to be nurtured out of him. He is still a kid growing up. I don't want to hear this shit. We make excuses for other players being young. And people forget to understand this. Again, I do reading. I read. Please, Make sure you go and read. Look at Garnacho's stats compared to his age group. He is among the Lamine Yamals. I'm not saying, before people click this, I'm not saying he is anywhere near Lamine Yamal. No, 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 no. Nico Williams, Lamine Yamal, he is not same bracket. But what he has done so far is far more better than some of these youngsters you guys are popping up and praising and making them feel like they are on top of the world, and they would see it when it comes to the second season. The problem Manchester United have right now as it stands is Manchester United kept playing Garnacho every single time, and that is the problem right there. That is the problem right there. They kept playing Garnacho every single time, and he got tired. His legs was killing him. Sometimes he runs and he loses the ball, get up and runs and follow the ball to get it back. And that is what I am saying. When he goes to Arsenal, no, no, not to Arsenal, to Chelsea, he is going to play very well. Do not listen to what these tacticals are telling you. I see Matisse from the Chelsea fan saying, I don't want this player, I don't want him, rioting, rioting. Finally, he gave up and said, you know what, I'm going to follow Garnacho and see what it's all about. He gave up. He's a fraud because when Garnacho starts scoring, he will now turn to Manchester United fans and say, oh, we bought him for cheap. Add more, I mean, we should add you more money. That's what he did when it comes to Sancho. Yes, everybody was loving Sancho. Sancho did not turn it two times up. No, he didn't. He showed just flashy. He gave you blue balls. He gave you blue balls. That's what he did. And that's what he did for Manchester United as well. He didn't fully show what he's capable of. But the difference with Sancho and Garnacho is Garnacho, his work ethic is there. All the American players, they know their work ethic is there. They run up and down. They have the energy. They have the zeal. They keep on fighting. My phone is seriously disturbing, guys. Just give me a second. Um, my phone is very hot at this point. My excuses, guys. My excuses. My phone is seriously hot right now, and I don't know. Like, I'm trying to make sure that everything comes back. Please, if you're watching this video, like, share, and subscribe. It will mean a lot to me. Please, it will mean a lot. It will mean a lot. It will mean a lot to me. Like, make sure that you guys are liking and sharing. Please, it will mean a lot. It will mean a lot. Let me know if you're. Yes, people. What I'm saying is, I'm looking forward to the Baleba situation coming up. Baleba to Manchester United. Let me see if there's any updates. Let me see if there's any updates to Baleba. Um, Baleba, man. Let me know what in the comments, guys. What you think about Baleba coming? If Manchester United will get Baleba. Donnarumma to Manchester City. I don't know, man. I thought we were in for him. Seriously, I thought we were in for Donnarumma. I don't understand what happened there. And how is he going to City when they bought James Trafford? So I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get this. I don't get this. I don't get this. And by the way, oh, the Manchester United new kit. Oh my god. Oh my god. The kids are looking crazy. I'm gonna definitely get one, get two, and hang one there. I have to hang one there, and then the new kit for Manchester United is lit. Like it's good. It's good. It's good. Let me know down in the comments, guys, what you think. What you think. Fabricio Romano, 31 minutes ago, said Luis Enrique, that's his quote. Luis Enrique said, Donnarumma is out of the squad as it's my decision. I'm 100% responsible. I want a different kind of goalkeeper, and I made this decision. Gio, Gio is one of the best keepers in the world. Donnarumma will also clarify his position soon. Yeah, that's what is going on. Let me see. What I'm what I'm seeing is Newcastle fans crashing out. Saying Isak is has no emotional attachment to Newcastle. I don't think so. He doesn't care about fans idolizing him and giving him his legendary status. Okay, he doesn't care how this reflects on him as a person or a professional. Like this is crazy, man. The fans are on serious meltdown, and strikers in 2025 are on strike. Strikers in 2025 are on strike, people, and this is what some fans are not understanding. Make up your minds what you want to do, though. Make up your minds. You know, people. Let's let's be reasonable here. Like this is mad. The crash out is crazy. Newcastle fans are seriously crashing out, and it's bad. It's bad. They don't know how to take it. Gyökeres, Victor Gyökeres did the same thing and moved to Arsenal. Yoane Wissa did the same thing, moved to um is trying to move to Newcastle. I see people putting Garnacho in the mix of that. Garnacho, no, the club wants Garnacho to move. The club literally, Manchester United club, want Garnacho, push Garnacho out first. And same thing as Luis Enrique coming out saying Donnarumma, he wants a different type of a keeper. It's the same thing Ruben Amorim just did. I want a different. He wants all these players out, but the way they are going about it, it's not the one that will get this player sold, and that is the problem right there. People are focusing on what Garnacho is doing online, but they forget to understand that he's rioting in his own way because he has an NDA. He cannot really talk how you want to talk. So he's frustrated because the club are seriously pushing him out. And he thought he was going to be that player for Manchester United. Yes, it hasn't been great, but the way fans are going about it is absolutely disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting for real. You know, I will never understand that. I will never understand that. I mean, it's crazy. Again, strikers in 2025, Guess what they are doing? They are simply, how can I say this? They are before they move to any other club, they're making known that, hey, listen, guys, I want this club and this club only. It makes it very difficult for the club to bid, to have a bidding war. So what they end up doing is setting a high price for such player, for said player, and it's difficult for them to move. So the club ending up paying crazy amounts for players. Carlos Beleba is not worth 100 million, but look at the market. Carlos Baleba is not worth 100 million. Even I, as a Cameroonian, I'm looking at this. I'm like, this is crazy. But hey, Brighton want their money. The market is crazy. You know, literally. Florian Wirtz is not 150 million. He is not that. He is not worth that. But guess what? Liverpool paid it. Liverpool paid it. I think we are going to get. I think we are going to get Beleba. I can tell you right now, we are getting Beleba. I mean, I'm sure you guys have heard this from other people, but we are getting Beleba. We are getting him. So you know, I'm just looking at every situation, saying this is sad. This is the way fans are crashing out. It is absolutely sad to see. Like I just cannot understand what is happening. With fans not understanding the situation and saying, hey, let's be reasonable when it comes to certain situations, right? Guys, please, if you're watching this, please, I don't understand. Like up the thing, people. Let me know down in the comments what you think. It's frustrating, guys. Like you guys come on live. I see some of you coming on live and watching what I'm doing, and then you just did. Please like up the video and share this video so that more people can join. Let's talk. Let's talk football. I'm a fair person. I love talking about football. I love talking about you know um, other clubs, what is happening behind the scenes. I take my time to analyze certain situations before I say them. I take my time to reason before I talk. I don't just make bold statements, even though sometimes I will, but I'm reasonable when it comes to situations. Fans, footballers, what they think, right? Fans sometimes never say things from the footballers' behalf because they are getting all of this money, but they forget to understand that they are human beings. They are human beings. They have life. The way they reason is not the way we reason. People, the way footballers reason is not the way we as fans reason. So we go about this thing the wrong way, and it is funny, man. It is funny. It is funny. I'm literally sharing this video everywhere so that people can join me. So if you're watching this, you know, um, I'm posting this on Twitter. This video, I'm posting it on Twitter. I'm sharing it so that more people can join. Please, guys. I'm seeing Isak out. Ah, my God, man. Isak out is literally a hashtag. That's crazy. That is crazy. Isak out. What is this? Jesus Christ. Um, man. I'm. This is bad, man. This is bad. This is bad. Isak out is crazy. I understand Newcastle fans sometimes, right? I understand some of them where the frustration is and how the player is acting. He shouldn't have done that. Yes, I get it, right? But when you talk about, you know, um, when you talk about how the ins and outs and the behind the scenes is, when you talk about the behind the scenes of the relationship between the coach, the club, and the player, I want you guys to sometimes reason. I want you guys to sometimes look at what is going on and say, hey, listen, I get why Isaac is mad. I get why Isaac is saying, but wait a minute. I thought you guys were behind my back. I thought you guys were, um, you know, gonna improve the squad to help me here. But instead, I'm seeing yes, while Elanga is a fair, good player, Elanga is not all that. You need more than Elanga to get to where you guys want to go. Newcastle are in the Champions League. You are not reinforcing that. Your squad will not be able to handle a Champions League spot. They will not. So guess how many games you'll be playing? You'll be playing the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, the Europa League. You'll be playing the not the Europa League. You'll be playing the Champions League. It's a lot. Your 11 will not sustain periods of playing. You will not. So what are you doing to support Isaac for that? Really, literally, I've seen Newcastle buy some center backs and some few players. I think two or three players now. But that is it. That's not like making any statements. And everybody's going on and saying, hey, listen, um, Newcastle are rich. Newcastle have rich owners. What is the point of having rich owners that cannot spend? What is the point of having rich owners that cannot make a statement? What is the point having rich owners that don't know what is going on in the transfer market and how the big fish operate? If you want to become that, you build your portfolio over the years. Manchester City had to do it. They had to build their reputation over the years to earn respect. Players now are looking at Manchester City and they want to go there. Liverpool always been that staple place. They built it over the years. Manchester United, I don't need to tell you how big we are. I do not need to tell you that. Again, I come from a small village in Cameroon. Bafoot, Manchester United was a thing. I joined this club because of Sir Alex Ferguson. I joined this club because I had somebody, literally Beckham, bend it like Beckham. Oh my God! As kids, I was taking corners and taking free kicks because I wanted to play like Beckham. Cristiano Ronaldo, when he came, he made it a plus. So I just don't understand. Fans are moving crazy lately, and players are moving crazy lately. The unfortunate thing is, players have NDAs. They really cannot say what they want to say. Rashford is keeping it cool because there's a lot. There's an interview coming up soon. There's an interview coming up soon with Marcus Rashford, right? They are going to interview him and ask him what happened. Obviously, he's not going to say what happened, but he's going to give you a glimpse to what was happening behind the scenes. The club forced Marcus Rashford. Yes, his attitude and what he was trying to do, was not working for the club. So they are like, nah. Ruben Amorim came in already with news. We already knowing what the players are and saying, listen, I don't want this at the club. Any chance he got, he put them out. So, people, I want us to understand when it comes to fans, when it comes to how fans think, please do not go out there and keep on saying, hey, listen, Garnacho is shit. He's not going to make it he's not going to make it at Chelsea. It's a lie. It's a lie, people. If people are coming up and telling you Garnacho is shit, yeah, yeah, well, he was shit at Manchester United. But when he goes to Arsenal or any other team, I keep saying Arsenal, to Chelsea, he is going to cook. And then what? We are going to look back at this moment and say, my United fans, oh, you guys said he was shit. And now look, again, how many players do we have that has left Manchester United and cooked? Many of them. Even Elanga. Elanga was not good at Manchester United. Left Manchester United, went to Nottingham Forest. Oh my God. Came back and cooked us even. You remember the run he took to score the goal. Garnacho launched at him, but couldn't take him out. Elanga cooked us. Elanga cooked us. And now he's been sold to Newcastle. Alvaro Fernandez went to Real Madrid from Manchester United. There is number of players leaving Manchester United and doing well. So why is it that when it comes to Garnacho, fans who have no footballing IQ will tell you, hey, he doesn't offer anything. What does Garnacho do? What does Garnacho do? It is crazy what I'm hearing online. And Manchester United fans will sit there with a dumb face and will not say anything. It is crazy. It is crazy what I'm seeing. I believe me. Here, clip this, guys. Garnacho will go to Chelsea and cook. And when he does, I want you guys to post this video and say, this guy said it. Because all these videos I've seen, everybody's being negative. Yes, I get it. Garnacho has a stinking attitude. That attitude came from frustration, from the way the club has been handling his situation. But he will never come out really and speak because he has an NDA in his contract. So guess what? He's now moving randomly and doing crazy things, letting you see his vape, letting you. Do you think he's that stupid to come there and actually sit with something that he knows that will get Manchester United fans angry? He knows. He's not even smoking it. He will just sit there with a vape, and guess what? Fans are thinking he's smoking it. No, he came there to make you think he's smoking it. He purposely wore the Aston Villa shirt of Rashford specifically to riot you guys. And you see grown ass men sitting on the internet saying how much they hate Garnacho now. It is I'm just looking at this thing. I'm like, wow. how how did we get here? Grown ass men who are sitting there hating on Garnacho is crazy. It's no more football. It's no more football. Oh my god, man. This is absolutely crazy. Like when I'm looking at this thing sometimes I'm just like, you know, we all are just wasting our times and we are just wasting our time and we are not really taking into consideration certain things and just talk out of our mouths because we have microphones. You know, football fans with microphones is not healthy. They will make you go insane. The way they will talk about players, you would think they slept with their sisters or something. Like literally. A Manchester United fan sitting on a podcast slash YouTube live, and the first thing that comes out of his mouth is get Garnacho gone out of the club. That's the first thing. Not even a good morning to the viewers watching. Not even a good afternoon to the viewers watching. The first thing that came out of his mouth is get Garnacho out of my club, and run down the mistakes and everything. But I've not seen even one Manchester United fan say, the way you guys are really talking about him, what about the Carabao Cup he scored for us? What about the FA Cup he scored for us? What about all the games he came in and scored for us and equalized and win for us? What about all the games? The mistake we have done is let several managers manage Manchester United, and guess what? Players' positions and player style of play will always change. And you're telling me, oh, they should adapt, they should adapt, they should adapt. Tell me one player that was adapting under Ruben Amorim last season. Tell me, not even one. Bruno Fernandes towards the end, because he is a very good player, adapted. Just few players adapted towards the end, and it was too late. Majority of the players at Manchester United did not adapt under Ruben Amorim. So why are we now acting as if Garnacho has had so many years of playing and he has never improved? You can say that to Marcus Rashford. I will understand that. You can say that to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw is a very great player. He has been injured all the time. I will understand if you want him out. But not Garnacho. He has had one bad season. One. And fans are writing him off like as if he is the worst player I've ever seen. Are you kidding me? Like Modric was not existing. Like Madueke is not one of them. Mateus still is not one of them. Are you kidding me? There's a lot of players who haven't turned up. Nobody barely mentions Jack Grealish at Everton right now. Nobody mentions Jack Grealish. But guess what? We want to grill Manchester United fans because it's a fun thing to do. And Manchester United fans are using their emotions rather than common sense. Manchester United fans are using emotions rather than common sense. It's now abuse instead of support or logically speaking. I will never lose my marbles for a player. I will never, because I'm using the a logical sense. I am supporting the club first. But when the club is wrong, I call it out. When the player is wrong, it's easy to call out. That is my stance. I support the club first, but when the club is wrong, the club is wrong. When the player is wrong, the player is wrong. Garnacho has his faults. I'm not saying that. I'm not here backing him. Hey, listen, guys. I want him gone as well to go develop somewhere else. Manchester United is not a place for him to develop. A lot of managers come and go. A lot of system changes. Guess what? The players will not follow. People are even to the point saying Kobe Menu is shit. I literally hear that from rival fans. I watch the Big Six, and I see Said sitting there and Big Steve telling Said how shit Kobe Menu is. And we all saw him playing in the Euros, scoring, bossing that midfield against big players, playing for big clubs. Scored in the FA Cup final. He has been scoring goals. So how are we gonna sit here? He scored and did the Xerxes celebration. Are we gonna sit here and pretend we don't watch football? And Manchester United fans, they go to these channels and just sit like this because we finished 15th, and you will not even back one of your players. Bruno Fernandes has been doing a lot for the club. Guess what is happening right now? A lot of Manchester United fans say, oh, Bruno Fernandes is not elite. I'm like, are you kidding me? Nobody is doing what Bruno Fernandes is doing. Nobody. He never gets injured. He is always playing 24/7 and goes to Portugal and still play 24/7. He is our highest scorer consistently. And if Hoyland was scoring all the assists he was giving, potential assists he was giving, I'm telling you, his numbers would have been up there. Still, you have fans are saying, "Oh, in this system it doesn't work." Oh, since they know much about the system, and the manager is coming out in every interview saying, "No, I know where Bruno Fernandes wants to play. I know what I want from him. I like him." But our bloody tacticals know what is going on, and they will tell you, "Oh, he's not good in this system," and try to break it down and trying to give you all these metrics. Every single year, he comes out on top. Yes, Bruno Fernandes has his moments, but majority of the moment, the good moments, why is he not being highlighted in that manner? But Manchester United fans want to demonize our players, their own players. It's crazy. We demonize our own players. I saw a Manchester United fan yesterday literally comparing one player from to another to cause feud just to get views. He put there between Garnacho and Hoyland, who is better? I'm like, a Manchester United fan, literally, you're doing that to your players. You do that to cause division and get abuse to our players, and you sit there and say, "Oh, they're commenting. I'm getting more views. I'm getting more comments. I'm getting more likes." For what? It is pathetic, and that is the reason why some of these Man United fans, I will never take their footballing opinions as gospel. I will just listen to them chat. I'll be like, "All right, cool. You said what you said, but doesn't mean I have to listen or take into. I'll take it with a pinch of salt. You don't tell me anything. You don't tell me. You don't show me anything that suggests, you know, football, right?" I see some fans they tactically break down football. I hear some certain things how they come across, right? But I have eyes as well, and I have a brain. I watch the same game you watch. Yes, we might interpret it differently, and the things you're looking for are always negative in a game. They're not looking at what is positive and what can be improved. Fans are quick to call out what is bad for Manchester United, but will never give you the improvement to what the manager is supposed to do, or even though that's not their position to do that, or explain to the casual fan that knows nothing about all these breakdowns you're doing, but just watches football with their eyes, right? I think most of you have wives, girlfriends, and whoever, right? Most of you have partners, right? And if they have never watched football and they sit down to watch a Manchester United football, the first thing they will tell you is why are they playing very poorly? It's the tactics. It's the tactics. And getting all of these players right now for Ruben Amorim, if Ruben Amorim at this point don't deliver, he should be sacked before January. Like literally this season I wanted him gone, by the way, because he was not showing anything. And guess what? Garnacho is now a demon and now being outcast, including casualties that were not even involved in none of this, and they are in between grouping them as the bomb squad. They have been grouped together as a bomb squad. Tell me what Anthony has done. He was on loan, playing football very well, and almost won the Conference League, but Chelsea were too strong. What did he do to get exiled? Malasia was on loan. He just got back. And he said, "Oh, you know what? They should find a club for me." But how are they gonna do that if they don't even see you play, my guy? Because the manager clearly don't want you here. But if you gave them minutes in the preseason, guess what? The clubs would have seen how fit they are and how they might use them in their system and come for them. They will not wait up till now. But no, the price has been significantly reduced and they'll keep waiting till the end of the window to sell them. Yes, we're going to sell them for peanuts. True, still some money coming in, but it's not enough. It's not enough. I'm looking at the Isak situation right now. It is absolutely pathetic, guys. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. It is crazy what I'm seeing right now. Please keep on liking the video, sharing. Please like the thing, like the thing. It means a lot. Please, if you're watching this video, please like the video. It helps. You know, people are just coming on this live and they even to like the video, guys. Come on, man. Like, come on, people. It will mean a lot if you guys like this video. Don't only watch and hear me talk rants and nobody's liking the video. Like, it's crazy. I'm bringing good content and good arguments here. And if you disagree, let me know down the comments. If you agree, let me know down the comments too. We can have a an exchange and talk, please. I want fans to be open-minded sometimes when you go on argument on all these blogs and all these channels. You know, you hear the way some fans talk, you just be like, what are they waffling about, to be honest? Like, literally, you know, fans doing emergency streaming for a shirt Garnacho wore. It is crazy, man. Fans doing emergency streams for a shirt Garnacho wore. Oh my god, I'm just like, wow, I've never seen such a thing, man. Like, it's mad. It's mad. Let me know down in the comments what you think, guys. Either ways, strikers on strike in 2025, 2026. Strikers are, rioting, crashing out, you know. Transfer news is going berserk. People are calling Fabricio Romano a liar. It's mad. I'm seeing that Eze, Berichi Eze is going to is being linked to Spurs. Heavy. Spurs are in poor position to get Eze. That'll be a good player for them though. If they can get Eze, they already have Kudus, very fantastic player. Their right hand side is good. It's their left hand side that is whack, is weak at this point. It's weak. Their left hand side is weak, to be honest. I mean, like, no, 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 no. David Ornstein with the Liverpool. Yeah, that was 4 hours ago. Liverpool in talks with Crystal Palace for McGahey. No bid yet, but Liverpool stepping up efforts. Players' terms also need agreeing. Okay, they haven't agreed personal terms yet. Okay, cool. Still, still going on. Yeah, yeah. People, keep on liking and sharing, please. It will help a lot. Let me see what is next. What's going on? Um, Eze prefers Tottenham over Arsenal. He believes joining Spurs will give him better chance to win a trophy. Okay, that's funny when it comes to Spurs, even though they just won a trophy against us, against Man United. But cool. That's crazy, but cool. That's funny. That's funny. When it comes to Spurs now constantly winning trophies, hey man, I think they're playing today, if I'm not mistaken, or is it tomorrow? They're playing against PSG. Spurs are playing against PSG. Let me see. Versus PSG. Let me see. Let me see if it's tomorrow. Uh-huh. Yeah, the Super Cup. Chelsea. Not Chelsea. PSG versus Tottenham. Tomorrow at 9 o'clock Europe time. Hey, that'll be fascinating. That'll be good though. That'll be great. Man, I cannot wait for Beleba to join. I cannot wait for Beleba to join. Man, again, people, please like the video. It will mean a lot to the brother right now. I'm still coming up with 182 subscribers. Please subscribe, to my channel, Clovis Football Talk. Please exit the live chat and subscribe. It will mean a lot. I'm on one. Get me to 200, please. The road to 1,000, of course, but get me to 200, please. Man, let me know what is going on. Uh, wait. Fabrizio Romano. Donnarumma statements. Donnarumma said, according to Fabrizio, he said, to the special fans, it is over. To the Paris fans, from the first day I arrived, I gave everything on and off the pitch to earn my place and defend the goal of Paris Saint-Germain. Unfortunately, someone has decided that I can no longer be part of the group and contribute to the team's success. I'm disappointed and disheartened. I hope to have the opportunity to look the fans at the fact, the prince in the eyes one day time in one more time and say goodbye as it should be done. If that don't happen, I want you to know that your support and affection mean the world to me, and I will never forget. I will never forget it. It will always carry me. It will always carry with me the memory of the emotions, the magical nights, and of you who made me feel at home. To my teammates, my second family, thank you for everything from the bottom of my heart. Every laugh, every moment we shared. You will always be my brothers. Playing for the club and living in this city has been an immense honor. Thank you, Paris Saint Germain. That was Gigio Donnarumma living, and he has been linked with Manchester United and with Manchester City. Now, why are Manchester City buying Donnarumma when they just got um, James Trafford? I don't understand that. He's been linked heavily with Manchester City according as from today. They got a new keeper. I don't get it. Yes, his wages are a lot, but Man United were in contact with him, so I don't get it. But cool, let's see because we are focused on Beleba. Um, I mean, we are trying to get him in a cheaper price as well, but spending over 100 million. Yeah, Man United. I think Man United will get him. That is what I believe. Manchester United will get Beleba, but cool. We shall see in the coming days. I just believe that. But seriously, Manchester United is looking serious this Premier League coming up against Arsenal. I will make a video, my match preview coming up soon. I will make a video about that. I think tomorrow, talking about Manchester United versus Arsenal. That will be a testy game. That will be a testy game. We shall see. Sesko, Cunha, Bruno Fernandes, Ahmad, Brian Bumo, Veleba, Mainu. Phew, that right there looks concrete. That right there looks very good. So we shall see, man. We shall see. Dream team right there. And that should be taking us to top six. That should be taking us to, you know, um, top eight, top six. You know, why not top four? We shall see, man. We shall see. And it depends on the manager. If the manager's poor, he's poor. Like, there's no two ways about it. If the manager is poor, he's poor. Like like up the thing, people. Like up the thing. If you're watching this video and you know you want to see what I'm saying, like up the thing, people. Yeah, I made my prediction, for where Manchester United will finish this coming season, and I will drop it soon. And that was before I even had an idea Carlos Baleba was joining. So bear that in mind when you're watching the video. I will drop it tomorrow as well, talking about where Manchester United will finish. Um, I will, you know, I think I was the video I made. I did not put Baleba inside, so. Rightfully so. Even when we play Arsenal, I don't think Baleba will play. And when we get him, not if, when we do get Baleba, I think we will. Um, when we get Baleba, we will. We will include him. He's definitely going to come from the bench. So yeah, people. I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still live. Please get more people here. Let's talk football. Please get more people by sharing. It will mean a lot. Subscribe to my channel, please. Um, where what am I seeing? Looking at updates on Fabricio Romano, David Onstein. Ooh, David Onstein just dropped, I think, or something on Carlos Baleba. Let me check. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, I can make it take you home. Whoa, 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 let me see. Let me see. What did he say about Baleba a few minutes ago? Like, seriously. Um, what what's happening, man? I need to know what is happening. Um, Let me see. Yeah, Manchester United are in a strong position to sign Carlos Baleba. That is what is coming on right now. Yeah, people, just keep on watching and let me know what you think down the comments. It will mean a lot. And let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Man, seriously, seriously. The new Manchester United kids is mad. It's mad. It's crazy. Playing against Arsenal on when is it? Let me see. Man United was it? I think it's on Saturday. So if I'm not mistaken, on Friday. There are games on Friday though. There are games on Friday. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna take you home. Sunday, okay. On Sunday. But there are Premier League games starting on Friday though. Premier League table, Premier League games. All about what you been doing to me. Talk about it, be about it. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Fixtures. On Friday, Liverpool, Bournemouth. That is a very good game. On Friday. On Saturday, Aston Villa, Newcastle. Ooh, hot one. That is hot right there. Oh my God. Wait, let me see. Let me see the pictures. People, like up the thing, like up the video, please. Please like up the video. It will mean a lot. And subscribe if you are new. arrival, new fan watching, please like up the video. I'll be making videos like this talking about Manchester United and other clubs as well. But I'm a Man United fan first. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Again, I'm still fairly new in the YouTube space, talking football, and expressing myself, telling you nothing but the truth and from my opinion and my experience as somebody who watches football and analyze it my own way. I interpret it in my own way and I see talk about what other fans are saying as well and go through the topics of things that you see. So it will mean a lot for you guys to keep on watching and subscribing and sharing. It will mean a lot to me. Please get me to 1,000 subscribers. I'm still on few subscribers. I think 183, 82. Again, I'm fairly new, so you you might be watching this video thinking, why are there not too many people? It's because I'm still fairly new. I'm not on 1,000 subscribers yet, but you guys watching right now, even if you're watching this after the effect, please share this video, for people to subscribe. It will mean a lot to me, please. And the Premier League fixtures 2025 2026. Like I said, Liverpool, Bournemouth, that is a testy game. There's that very testy game, you know, very testy game. Man United, Arsenal on Sunday, testy game. As Chelsea, Crystal Palace. That's a good game right there. Crystal Palace are on fire, winning trophies, two trophies now. Beat Manchester City. They beat Liverpool for the Charity Shield. They will be up for it against Chelsea, um, the Club World Cup winners, the Conference League winners as well. Hey, that would be a very good game, you know. But if Eze being linked to Spurs now, he eventually moved before they play this game. Crystal Palace, they still have enough to still sustain Chelsea, but Chelsea have individual players like Palmer who can out of a sudden score. They have now Jao Pedro who can score goals. Liam Delap still warming up. They have players that can actually score goals. So they should by then Garnacho will be playing and Garnacho will actually score against Crystal Palace. That's what people forget to know. People just speak out of their mouth and they don't know what they're talking about. Garnacho, when he goes to Chelsea, he's gonna cook. And guess what? This same fans saying, "Oh, Garnacho is shit. I don't want him at my club," will be the one turning around Manchester United fans saying, "You guys sold us a good player." Chelsea fans, I don't know why they are even angry because they are in a win-win situation. If Garnacho don't work, they will sell him for profit. So why are they angry? Are they angry right now? It's pathetic. Fake rage for nothing. Chelsea fans are just fake raging for nothing. Garnacho is a good player. Just because it did not work at Manchester United does not mean when it goes to a different club it will not work. That mindset is pathetic. I will never get it. Um, Aston Villa Newcastle. That is, trust me, this game will be. Ooh, this game will be mad. It will be mad. Tottenham versus Burnley. I don't see Burnley winning that. Wolves versus Manchester City. I don't see Wolves doing anything. But you never know. You never know. Last season, Manchester City was being dealt with. Even Manchester United, we beat them the whole time. They could not do anything. So hey, you never know. You never know. Whoa, 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 whoa. God damn, my phone is hot right now. Yeah, I'm using my phone to stream, guys. So don't mind me. Do not mind me. I'm using my phone to stream. So yeah, man. Let me check more updates if we have them. Let me check more updates. Yes, Donnarumma officially, is leaving PSG, and where he's a free agent now, I don't know. So I don't know. Let's wait and see. I'm seeing a lot of Newcastle fans fuming. Okay, they have been cooked this season, man. Damn it. Carlos Baleba is at the top of Manchester United's list, sixth position, and Ruben Amorim is a big fan of him. Cool, informative, nothing new on Baleba. Seriously, Baleba is a player I want. Again, from Belgium, from Cameroon, sorry, from Cameroon. I'm a Cameroonian and I love it. Seeing Cameroon players playing for Manchester United is crazy. Brian Mbumo. Ha. We are going to see this season. We are going to see this season. We are going to see. And the front line of Man United right now is looking good. It's looking good. You know what I mean? It's looking good. I will not lie. And where do you see Manchester United in the Premier League table? Please let me know down the comments. Let me know down the comments where you see Man United finishing, coming up. Because again, we always get into finals. That's what people forget to understand. We always get into finals. We win trophies. That's our thing. Yes, last season was a bad one. Leaving from Ten Hag to Ruben Amorim, who did not get Manchester United anything rather than all playing in the Europa League and winning every single game and lost to Spurs. Yeah, that's the only thing we did. So we shall see right there. We shall see. A move by Manchester United for Donnarumma is not expected to materialize. That is crazy. Okay, if we are not going for Donnarumma, letting Onana stay because he is the agent bringing Baleba to Manchester United and already Brand Bumo. Hey, listen, man, is lit. It is lit. Now, seriously, guys, when it comes to Alexander Isak, right? I understand the player to a certain degree, and I understand the fans to a certain degree, but it should not be this toxic, is what I'm saying. Newcastle fans have never dealt with something like this, so now they don't know how to act. They don't know what to do. It's frustrating, and us fans that have experienced this, we know what it is, right? We are one of the big clubs, but you see, Real Madrid come for a player, everybody they leave. So the food chain is, as you say, all you need to do is to be smart. All Newcastle needed to do is to get the highest fee for Alexander Isak. Look at Brighton. Brighton is about to sell Baleba. Baleba is not forced. Baleba has simply said, "I want to go to Manchester United." He has said that, and he's cool behind the scenes. Guess what Brentford is doing? Brighton is doing, setting up a price right now as we speak with Manchester United for a structure for a deal, and they will get their price, and they will get their price how they want it. It's about agreement. If Man United come with 115 in 115 in add-ons, guess what? Brighton will take it. It's about they will see what it is, and Beleba will be sold. And Brighton will use that money to get more players, like they always do. Newcastle failed to do that. They should have accepted that money for Isak and revamp the squad on time. While it's late, it's still not too late. But at the end of the day, any player Newcastle go to right now, they'll be paying a lot of money because now everybody knows they have money. Any player Newcastle go to right now, the clubs will require money for said player, and Newcastle will be forced to pay. Guess what? Messing up their wage bill, messing up the level they have kept their players on. Not on a lot. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes it's the board, and the fans need to get at the board and question their, you know, question why the board is not going for other targets. I've seen today, Newcastle signed, I think, one player, but that's not enough. That's not moving the needle. They are going to a Champions League, for Christ's sake. Like, what are we talking about? The Champions League, they need to have a lot of players. They need to have a squad that can actually play in the Premier League, play in the Carabao Cup, play in the FA Cup, play regular games in the Premier League, and then play Champions League. So again, even though I know they will not get that far, but it's about chances. It's about squad. If you have a good squad, you can easily advance in the Champions League. Can easily do. If you have good players. But no, Newcastle wanna haggle about and moan and cry and put their hands in the air like Bruno Fernandes and say, hey, why are players, why are the big, why is the Premier League making them not spend? Oh, is the FFP? Oh, is this? Always complaining. How about you be active? Be active. Like, come on. Use the money, sell Isak, use the money because now Isak do not want to play for Newcastle. That's the problem right now. Had it been that Isak was quiet, they will still have a chance to be like, oh, we still have a strong squad. But I'm still seeing a lot of people keep putting Newcastle in their top four list. It's crazy to me. It is crazy to me. Their club will not be the same. Like, what are we saying here? Isak would Newcastle without Isak is not the same. Fans putting Newcastle in top four is ludicrous to me. It is absolutely ludicrous. I was watching a video. I was watching a video. When was it? I was watching a video yesterday, right, on a fan channel, and you have all these guys sit around, and they asked a Chelsea fan, right, that where are they going to finish? Chelsea fan said, we're going to finish second. We will challenge. Well, I think they're going to finish second. Another fan said, wait, no, you guys should be winning the Premier League next season with all the money you spend and all of that. And then you're putting pressure on him at the same time, naming the faults that Chelsea have. That their keeper is not yet good. They still need to buy a centre back because Colwell is injured. They have a problem on the wings. So you are naming all of the problems Chelsea have, and you're expecting them to challenge. It's weird. It is weird. I'm like, this is what fans are doing. It is weird. You are putting pressure on a fan to admit that, to say that they are going to win the Premier League this coming season so that you can clip them. But at the same time, in the same sentence, like literally the same sentence, and nobody clocked it. I was listening. Nobody clocked it. In the same sentence, the guy said, and it's a Spurs fan, by the way, said, so you have a problem here, you have a problem there. He named all the problems Chelsea have coming up this season, and then putting them pressure to win the Premier League. And he did the same thing for Arsenal. As I was listening, I was like, wow. Is it what this is what we are looking at right now? Like it is mad. It is crazy what I'm seeing. You know, that's what I'm saying. Fans do not like use their heads sometimes. I know it's banter, right? And he was being serious because if it's banter, you actually there's a way of coming about it and saying, "Oh, this is banter, I'm bantering," right? Or even if you don't say it, there's a way of going about it. You know, and nobody clocked it. Nobody noticed what he did. I was like, "See, man, you are very lucky. I'm not on that space. I would have called it out." You know, at the same time, this is the most disingenuous thing I've ever seen. When it comes to Man United, you ask a rival fan right now, where will Manchester United finish this coming season? Majority of them will tell you 10, 12, just outside of the Premier League, 6. That's what rival fans will tell you. And then you ask them, where do you think these other teams will finish? Because everybody's strengthening. And you see a lot of people keep putting Newcastle on top 4. They are losing their best players and they are replacing them with Anthony and Langa. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like their front three is not that strong. It's not, it's not frightening. Chelsea's front three is not frightening. But guess what? They have individual players in there that can actually hurt you. Manchester City, they have problems. But guess what? If you ask everybody, they will keep on putting Manchester City in their top 3, top 4 list. It is mad to me. Manchester City do not have a good midfield. Rodri is injured. Their whole back line is not. They don't have a good centre back, and their keeper Edison is about to leave Manchester City. Is about to leave Manchester City, and they just bought in James Trafford. So why on earth is Manchester City in the top 4 list? Because they have what? Pep Guardiola is now gonna turn up magic because he's that good? No, I need to see something. We just forgot last season. Last season, a lot of teams were beating Manchester City. They still need to work their way back up there. So I don't understand where the hypocrisy comes from when it comes to Man United. We have changed a lot of our players. With players that played in the Premier League and was scoring goals for fun. Brian Mbumu, Cunha, Bruno Fernandes, Ahmad. Look, Dogu, look at this front line. It is elite. You cannot sit there and tell me we will finish 10 or 12. That's crazy. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Ineos did not buy all these players for us to finish 10th. That's sackable offense, bro. That's still sackable offense. What are you talking about? I'm expecting a top 4 here. And some fans will look at what I'm saying right now and say, oh, look at that delusional fan. No, I'm just breaking down the common sense here. Arsenal brought Victor Gyökeres. Do you think they bought Victor Gyökeres to what? Finish third or finish second again? No. It's to win the league. I am sitting here putting Arsenal, the favorites to win the league, not Liverpool. Liverpool have brought too many new players in. They still need to gel in. Not only that, their manager need to change the system. How do we sit here and know that the system will work? Yes, they will still challenge. I'm not saying Liverpool are shit or bad. No, 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 no. I am saying Liverpool will still challenge. But I am not putting them favorites. We banter Arsenal, yes, what quite all right. But make no mistake, Arsenal have been finishing second for a reason. It is hard to do. You can easily fall off from the first time you go second. You can easily fall off. But no, they have been consistent. consistently finishing second. They needed a striker which they have bought and strengthen in that midfield. Their back line is good. Their keeper is good. It's just the left hand side that is now with competition with Trossard, Noni Madueke, and Martinelli. They still have a spine. They are still good. Not a lot of changes, which suggests they are in a strong position to win the Premier League this season. That's why I am putting them the favourites. But when it comes to Manchester United, a lot of people are being disingenuous, as if Manchester United will remain 15th because we finished 15th last season. When Chelsea finished 12th last season, everybody, I don't see nobody was coming out and saying Chelsea will remain there. So why is it that when it comes to Manchester United, we will now all of a sudden remain 15 or 10 or not even cross 10 because what Newcastle losing their best player is will make them top four because they have Eddie Howe. Are you like, oh my god, man? Football does not work that way, man. Football does not work that way. And Aston Villa have lost players. Asensio, Rashford, who else? They have lost a lot of players. Why are people still putting them in their top four, top five list? It's pathetic. It's not common sense. It does not make any sense. Please let me know down the comments if that makes sense. If you're losing players are not strengthening, what makes you think you are worth top four, top five? What magic do you think that will bring? Like, and also playing in Europe? It's not possible. You will struggle. Manchester United are having one game a week. One game a week. They have just one game to focus on. And you're telling me with all the players we bought, Brian Bomo, Cunha, Bruno Fernandes, Amat, Xerxes, and now Benjamin Sesko, that we will finish 10. Oh man. I know some fans they are doing this not to get clicked. A lot of Manchester United fan channels they are saying 10th or 7th not to get clicked, but internally they are not speaking the truth. They are coming out and bullshitting other fans. They will tell you the reason why they get 10th or 7th, but they will never say something like top 4. No, I am a fan with the brain. I want top 4. I just want top 4. Like you cannot buy me all of these players and expect me to turn up top and turn up 10. That's not growth. That is not growth. You haven't moved any needle for me. Last season we just needed to win just 2 games to be 10. We needed to win just 2 games, back to back to be 10. No. So that's that's not pushing, that's not good enough. That's giving the manager too much leeway. We have never done that as a club. A manager like Ruben Amorim should be an elite, should be talked about. He left a good impression in Portugal. Just like players coming to Manchester United, they look poor. Same thing with the manager. He is poor as he stands. Well, in the preseason, trust me, we were playing better. I saw patterns of play in the preseason. I saw the players really fit. I saw the implementation, management in the pitch. I saw that. I'm not gonna be disingenuous and say the manager was poor. No, we won a treble in the preseason tour. That is progress. Again, it's not even about the result. It's about the style of play and how fit are these players. And I clearly saw that. So I cannot sit here and now start saying, "Oh, the manager knows that." No, I'm gonna be chill and watch us play against Arsenal and see what happens. That's a good derby right there. Sesko was supposed to go to Arsenal. Mikel Arteta wanted, no, Berta wanted Sesko, and Sesko was supposed to go to Arsenal. Wow, Victor Gyökeres was supposed to come to Man United. It has changed, and now we have a derby on top of social media derby, on top of Manchester United Arsenal clash from Arsene Wenger and you know our legend, the biggest manager of one of the best managers we have ever seen of Sir Alex Ferguson. So hey, we have a match right there on Sunday, blockbuster Sunday, and yeah, talking about all these players that are rioting again on strike, strikers on strike. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I'm gonna be dipping out soon. And please, please, people, do not be afraid to let me know down the comments what you think watching this after the effect, and letting me know what you think about Garnacho, letting me know what you think about Isak, what his behavior has been, how the fans are moving, and Wissa being applauded for doing the same thing they are rioting about. Doesn't sit right with me, man. Like you are applauding Wissa for coming to Newcastle at the same time burning Alexander Isak's shirt for rioting, for going on strike. That's mad. That's crazy. So people, I just gave you 2 hours of my time. Um, I'll be coming with more videos like this, talking about what's happening with Manchester United. I'm waiting for the Baleba news with keen eyes. I just cannot wait. When we get it, our midfield will be semi-fixed. So I want y'all to please, 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 for the love of God, share this video, subscribe to my channel, Clovis Football Talk. I'm on Twitter as well as TikTok doing videos. My information is on my profile on my channel. Please click on it. Let me know what you think. Share this video. It will mean a lot to me. Peace. Clovis on it. Let's get it.